Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, I am just going to go ahead and pick up some cards and pull. I'm not really sure. I think I gave you guys a general in the last video that I've done for you. I'm just going to go ahead and just pull the cards. I don't know if it's going to be centered based on love, but it'll be pretty much everything, I guess. Okay. It's been a really crazy week. So I will ask you guys just to bear with me. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with an oracle deck. I'm going to start with the love oracle deck, and then we're going to get into the tarot and other stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and just pull what a pull, guys. All right. So this is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for you, Sagittarius. All right, so one of the first cards that popped out is Ring Master. Leadership role, definitely when it comes down to your work. I feel like you guys are starting to take control of your life. This energy of feeling like things have been out of your control. Someone else, in some way running your life, having power over you. Okay. And this is also in relationships. I mean, it can happen in your job setting, it can be in your relationships, but this is what I'm saying that you guys are doing, taking back your power. Now, I do see someone is liking you here with sucker for you. Sucker for you. They find you very attractive, Sagittarius. And this is also people doing favors for you. This is like someone, like if you mention to someone, hey, I need to go over here, or I need to do this, or I need to buy that. I'm also getting this energy that someone will be, doing a lot for you without really having to ask. That is something that I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have another card here, mad at you. Someone is, I'm not saying, I feel like these are two different people. It could be the same person who's like a sucker for you, who's also being petty. But I do feel like there's two different people in your energy. But there is someone who is being petty. Now, this does not have to be a romantic interest either. This could be a friend or family member who is being petty. Okay. So someone around you is intentionally not trying to make amends. They're trying to protest by being silent, being combative in some kind of way. Okay. Another card that came out is holding on. Holding on. Some of you, this is you. For some of you, that is you. It's like, I'm trying to stay hopeful here. Life has been, for a lot of you, again, this energy of needing, feeling powerlessness, trying to take back your life because someone or something has taken your power, or you feel powerless. This energy of defeated. Okay. So you're barely holding on. Now, if we're talking about a relationship, again, like I said, I feel like someone is holding on to you. Yeah, they're being petty. They may be mad at you, maybe because you blocked them or because you're ignoring them. But I do see this in your reading. Last card I have at the bottom of the deck is juggling. Some of you could be juggling people, or you're in a situation where you're being juggled. A lot of you have a lot of responsibilities. Another energy here with juggling. A lot of responsibility. Busy. Some of you are doing extremely too much right now, causing a lot of frustration, a lot of irritation. And some of you have to do it, unfortunately, because life calls for you to be responsible and you cannot ignore it. Okay. And again, like I said, for a lot of you, you had plans and that fell through. You had something in mind, it didn't happen. So again, you have to strategize. This could be with a house, this could be with a job. A lot of you are needing to maneuver life because what you originally planned has not happened, or it was canceled, or it didn't happen for whatever reason. A relationship or anything else. Something happened here where you have to go to plan B. Plan B could be another thing too. Plan B could be some of you guys may be expecting a child. Speaking of which, let me go ahead. Let me keep pulling with this deck. This deck is giving me some info here. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what is coming out here? What is going on? So something just recently happened here with shock, something unexpected. This is not necessarily something that you found out, but this is something that you may have experienced here with shock. Something has shocked you, maybe someone that you love or someone could send you some type of love message. But I do see that something could have caused an imbalance in your life. This shocking thing could have caused some type of imbalance. This is for Sagittarius. Loyalty. I see someone coming in your life who's going to be very supportive of you. And this is being said is true by the Wheel of Fortune. I see someone coming into your life who's going to be very loyal, very supportive of you. I'm just going to say mostly supportive. And this is something that you guys are needing. This is a part of your destiny. This is a part of your fate and your changes. I see a lot of good outcomes here with the Wheel of Fortune. So again, like I said before, where some of you had to reprioritize or re-strategize because something happened, something shocking, something that you didn't expect, where you had to maneuver. But overall, things are going to turn out in your favor. I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards here. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get 3 cards for Sagittarius. Okay. All right. These cards are falling everywhere. Some of you guys feel like you're falling apart. That's exactly how the cards were. Some of you guys feel like you're falling apart. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Man, life is crazy. Anyway, here with fear of failure. I'm not going to say that all of you have fear of failure. I just feel like there's this energy of you have been so used to things not happening in your way, the way you have expected it to happen. You have been having high expectations for things to fall through a certain way, for things to happen a certain way. And because of the failure, you are not in high expectation of the good. You guys get what I'm saying? You're not necessarily optimistic because of what you've already experienced. A lot of you have had many attempts at success in some areas of your life, whether it was with love or with your finances, or whether it had something to do with you being good and it backfired. So with this one, it says things happen, yes, but do not get frozen in fear. Do not get frozen in this pessimism. Okay, don't stay in that place. I know that card didn't say it, but that is what I'm getting from that card. You have success vampires. This is just basically people who are constantly feeding on you. This is people who are feeding on your energy. Again, we're saying, doing too much. Remember that card came out, said that you were doing too much. Well, it's because there are other people who are waiting for you to do something, relying on you to do something, and they're just sucking the life out of you. This is what this card says. People are taking away your time, your ideas, and draining your energy. Stand your ground and learn to say no. Face these vampires, these people who suck your energy out of you head on. It says, do not let them take from you, whether it is you sticking up for yourself or setting better boundaries. Either way, they got to go. That sometimes has something to do with even your negative thinking and negative self-image, focusing on your faults and where you're not. Well, I should be here because I'm this age, or I should have that because this group of people have it, or, again, I'm this age and this is where I'm supposed to be. A lot of you are at this place where you are downplaying the beautiful things that you've done. Okay. It says, stop ignoring your positive qualities and remind yourself that there are plenty of good about you. Okay. I know it's easier said than done. Believe me when I tell you. I know it's way easier said than done. And remember, I said that Ring Master talked about you guys taking back control of your life. Okay. Because either you have people who are pulling on your energy, or some of you have had mental anxiety and sadnesses that have been pulling on your energy. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Sagittarius. 3 cards, please. And then we're going to get into this tarot for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. A lot of you have been praying, and that's helping you out a lot. Now, some of the cards here says it's just letting you know that you are reaching the end of a cycle. It says, don't fear, let go, okay, of the things that are no longer beneficial, and open up yourself to something new in life. So I do see, new things coming in, okay? A lot of you here, it says there's a situation in your life that requires forgiveness. This could be of yourself, this could be of other people. But it says, believe that there's blessings on the other side of forgiveness. Who is it that you need to forgive? And you got to be careful about saying forgiveness, because it just depends on what the person did. And I know, like, forgiveness closes a chapter, because that's the reason why I say it's the ending of a cycle. Like, I get it. You guys already know I am a real channel and very much solution based, but I am way more real than I am going to be feeding you bullshit. To me, I feel like it all depends on what happened. Now, forgiveness has something to do with you way more than it has something to do with the person who did something to you. Because again, this is about you, your progression, and you moving forward. You cannot move forward if you're still holding on to wounds, because that person still has power over you. Again, remember, personal power and control is what you are working on for yourself. So if this is part of the process, I will say do it. If forgiving is part of the process so you can regain control and your power, then do it. This is going to keep you from being bitter and stagnant. I will say you need to do it. Your last card here literally says, ignoring a problem because it's too risky or too complicated to fix can have serious consequences. Do not delay in fixing things. Now, what could that be? So a lot of you guys want to end up watching this. What are you ignoring? Your health, your relationship, your finances. Certain things need to be attended to, need to be taken care of now. This is all about how you want your life to look even in a year. And a lot can change within a year if you start focusing on the things that need to be focused on. Remember, we talked about prioritizing last week. Same thing with this one, prioritizing. It's not going to change. So if there's something that you guys are ignoring, or maybe you know that it's there, but maybe you feel like it's not that big of a deal, that one little thing could keep you guys from getting to where you have to go as far as your success. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards, and then I'm going to pull your angel cards here. Let's go ahead. Let's get 4, actually, 4 tarot cards here. Let's see what's going to come out. Your main energy here, Sagittarius. All right, so the first card that came out is the Death card. All of these are going to be upright. You also have 3 of Pentacles. There's a change in your job here. Hey, you got the Knight of Cups. Wow. A lot of you are moving on from something. I mean, when I tell you I'm proud of you, because I know this process, even in the future, won't be easy for you to do, because you have suffered here. I mean, the energy off these cards are very strong. A lot of you have suffered from abuse and People, and this is abuse from family, abuses from organizations and corporations and all types of stuff. So you can't say it's just one thing. This is the reason why I say it's not easy to move on, but you're doing it. Why? Because you want to feel happy again. You want to feel what it feels like to be happy. Some of you guys may not even know what that feels like. The death card is a loss, but it's also change. You want to start having a different feeling about yourself and about life. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get your last card here for Sagittarius. Thank you. Oh, well, I got two. Hangman, different perspective, like I said before, and the Lovers. This is not always about relationships. It's really not. Hangman is self-sacrificing. This is the reason why I said no more of that. No more martyrdom. No more of it. But it really is you seeing things differently. Remember, if we're talking about forgiving something or forgiving a situation, this is like, okay, I have to do this in order to move forward. I can't live my life like this anymore. Lovers is now being open to people who are going to be trustworthy and people who are going to be, remember the card talked about what? Loyalty, comforters, supporters, people who are going to be very supportive in your life. That's what the Lover card is saying. And this is what the universe is actually bringing into you at this moment. No more conform. Some of you guys have conformed. I mean, to the point where that wasn't even what you believed in, whether it has something to do with your religious beliefs or with the way you felt about relationships. A lot of you have compromised your belief system in order to be cooperative and workable. And now it's just not working for you. And some of you have to forgive yourselves for that. It is a necessary process. I feel like that is a part of the rebirth that we all go through. But what I'm saying here is love coming in your life. I see a self-actualization. I see a rebirth here for you. I see, even with that negative self-image, I see you seeing yourself differently. That is exactly what I'm saying. Let's go ahead. Let's get your last deck here for you, Sagittarius. 2 cards for the angel cards. Thank you. Thank you. 10 of Emotions was one of the cards that came out, and Message God. It says it says there's so much to learn and what you've already learned. There's this point now where you're going to be moving forward. I do feel like you're going to be around people who are very intelligent and diplomatic. We always talk about diplomacy in your reading. And I feel like this is someone you're going to be around, and also what you're going to be applying into your life. Okay. And part of the messenger of thought is the Page of Swords. So I do feel like this is like researching if you guys are in school or whatever it is that you guys are researching. And Spine. Okay. 10 of Cups is a family energy. It says life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. It says great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon for you. If this is something that you guys have been wanting, I see that this will be happening. Harmony with those who love you. And I also see by offering forgiveness and understanding, it says you're going to be rewarded with love. Some of you have to forgive family members, or I'm not going to say have to. Some of you are in the process of doing that in order to move forward in your life. But either way, I do see strong emotions for a lover as well in this reading. At the bottom of the deck, it says positive recognition. It says your plans have worked out perfectly and now it's time to shine. So where before there are things that did not work out according to the way you planned it, there's going to be so many things that you guys are going to accomplish. And I'm telling you, you're going to be amazing at it. Okay. A lot of recognition. But this is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And hopefully you guys got something out of this reading. I'm a little all over the place. You guys already know about what's going on with my family. But hopefully you guys got something out of this. But thank you so much, Sagittarius. I'll see you guys back here again later. Bye, guys.